Good evening and welcome. Please rise as senior member Rachel Kern sings our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Rachel, you may be seated. On December 5th, 1776, realizing that scholarships should be given recognition, Phi Beta Kappa was organized on the campus of William and Mary College in Virginia. As public education developed, secondary schools felt a similar need for scholastic recognition. Consequently, in 1921, a group of distinguished educators decided that there should be, in every progressive school in the United States, some public recognition of those qualities which stand not only for high scholarship, but also for sound character, true initiative, and conscientious service, combined with outstanding intellectual ability and achievement. Thus, the National Honor Society for Secondary Schools was founded in 1921 by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Its purpose is to create an enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop scholarship for character in the students of America's secondary schools. In 1952, Milton Area High School petitioned the National Honor Society to grant us a charter and to allow us to establish the Austin Option chapter in our school. The charter was granted. The chapter, however, was never formally inducted. So, it is with pleasure and satisfaction that on the 9th day of December, 1959, we were able to institute our first chapter. The National Honor Society has been maintained by the National Association of Secondary Principals as a service to schools and students. Today, there are approximately 6,000 chapters in the United States, and there are also chapters in American schools in Puerto Rico, Hawaii, the Philippines, Panama, France, Argentina, Germany, Austria, Mexico, and Japan. Today's new inductees were chosen to be a part of Milton's chapter of the National Honor Society because of their exemplary character, outstanding leadership, passion for service, and exceptional grades. As a member of the National Honor Society, inductees must uphold these characteristics. They must continue to have good character and leadership skills, complete at least 5 service hours per quarter, and maintain a 94.5% or above career GPA. Milton's chapter of the National Honor Society participates in various service projects, both within the district and in the community. In the past, members of the National Honor Society have volunteered at the elementary schools in the district, helping out with field days, field trips, and other fun activities for the students. In the community, the National Honor Society has and continues to offer aid through service to local organizations, such as hospitals, churches, and nonprofit organizations. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Michael Berkey, our assistant principal.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to welcome each of you here to the 2019-2020 National Honor Society induction. Today, we not only have the opportunity to acknowledge our current NHS members, but we have the privilege to welcome our newest members into Milton's chapter of the National Honor Society. The individuals that we will be acknowledging today are some of the best and brightest students who walk the halls of our Milton High School. These individuals have dedicated countless hours to not only achieving high academic success, but also living a life worth modeling by their peers. These individuals epitomize exactly what a Black Panther should be. Today, I also have the privilege of introducing our guest speaker. Mallory Reed graduated from Milton High School in 2012. She then attended Franklin and Marshall College, where she majored in biology and Middle Eastern studies and was a distance runner on the cross-country and track teams. She received her master's degree in religious studies from Georgia State University and is now the project coordinator at Geisinger in the Clinical Research Department. It is my privilege to introduce you, Ms. Mallory Reed.
Thank you, Mr. Berkey. It's very nice to be back at my old high school. So, like Mr. Berkey said, I graduated from Milton in 2012, and I now work at Geisinger. So, I had a great time at Milton overall. As Mr. Berkey probably remembers, I did break my nose in 9th grade in like the first month of school. He basically carried me out of the gym, and I bled everywhere the day before cross-country states. So high school did not start off great for me, but I did turn it around. When I was in high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I thought maybe being a doctor would be a good idea. And then I got to college and organic chemistry nearly killed me, and I decided that maybe that wasn't the right path for me. And that was very stressful for me. Leaving high school and starting college, it felt like everyone around me had very defined paths that they were following. They all knew what they wanted to do, and I just went into college taking random classes that I thought sounded interesting, having no real idea what I was doing. I never not had a very specific plan, and I didn't really know how to go about handling that. But after my first year of college, things kind of fell into place for me. During my sophomore year, I took Arabic 101 on a whim because I needed a language class to graduate, and I decided that the first level of Arabic couldn't possibly be that hard. I was actually very wrong about it being hard, but it was the first time in college that I was actually enjoying a class. So each semester after that, I took an Arabic class, and by the time I graduated, I had enough credits to have a double major in biology and Middle Eastern studies. And I had the same issue when I was graduating college that I did going into college. I didn't have a plan. And luckily, like the whole Arabic thing, I fell into something that I really liked. I saw a flyer in the religious studies department for a master's degree in religious studies that was fully funded. So I applied on a whim and ended up spending 2 years in Georgia studying comparative religion. I was really nervous going into it. I had never been to the campus. I got a roommate over the internet. I got an apartment over the internet, and I showed up in Atlanta a few days before orientation, having never set foot there. And yet it all worked out perfectly well. So I currently work as a project coordinator in the Geisinger Research Department. I help doctors plan their research projects, mostly clinical drug trials, and then I help them write about them in their manuscripts. I never really saw myself doing this type of work, but it actually combines my initial interest in medicine and science with one of my strengths, which is writing. So my winding path at school actually led me to a job that works for me. So these are a few things that I learned from going to school and working in the real world that I hope the students of Milton can take with them. Number one, you don't need to do anything that you don't actually enjoy. I wasted a lot of time taking classes I thought I should, while I could have been taking classes that I really were interested in. Take advantage of your electives. I took a bunch of weird and random classes, and they were my favorite part of college. The weirdest class I took was called Group Time, Rhythm, and Culture. It was taught by a music professor named Dr. Butterfield, but was somehow about physics and time travel, and then we had to compose a piece of music. It was very strange, but surprisingly very fun and interesting. Make sure you take time to have fun. Take up a hobby or something to take your mind off everything, because college can be very stressful at times. Don't worry so much about failing. I definitely learned that in organic chemistry. And college is supposed to teach you how to learn and how to excel within your strengths. Your strengths may not match up with what you initially thought were the people around you, but that's okay. And don't worry if you don't immediately have a plan. I'm 25 and I still don't know where I will be in the future. I may end up in a completely different field of clinical research, but I have no idea. I just know that there's a job and a career out there for everyone. You just have to figure out what you're good at. And trying new things is the best method I have come across to find your place. And the most important thing that I have learned that I have really taken to heart is that making study abroad or traveling a priority. So the summer before my senior year of college, I was able to travel to an Arabic-speaking country for 3 months to study the language. I had the option of going either to Jordan or Tunisia. I'd never heard of Tunisia. I didn't know where it was on a map, but when I Googled it, it was right on the beach. And that was all it took for me. I also got to travel to Scotland and France for my grad school classes. So the easiest time to travel is when you're students. When you get a real job, you only have so much vacation days, so I recommend you use your summers wisely. So at this point, I've been to 17 different countries so far. My most recent trip was last month. I went to Peru in South America to hike the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu. So I had a great time. I ate guinea pig, I ate alpaca, and I hiked about 35 miles, almost entirely uphill. I did get food poisoning at the very end of the trip and threw up the whole flight back, but I would still go back in a heartbeat. So while I was in Peru, my tour guide was a Peruvian woman named Sally, who taught us a lot about Peruvian and Incan culture. One thing that she emphasized was that the Inca people were very proud of their work. She said that they gave their best every day. They had to work together as a community and everyone had to do their part. And she emphasized that they gave their best, not a little bit less. So looking back on high school, I realized how important it is to treat other people as well as you can. There are a lot of details about high school that I don't remember. I realized that this morning as I was talking to my uncle about this speech. He said that he remembered going to both of my National Honor Society ceremonies. I was very confused because there's only one induction ceremony. He laughed at me and reminded me that I was actually the president of the National Honor Society, so he had to come listen to me speak when I was a senior. I didn't quite believe him, so I had to go home and check my yearbook because I had no memory of being president. But he was right, I was apparently president of this club. And that just goes to show you that things that seem super important now won't matter much in 5 or 10 years. You'll have new, better memories to replace them with. And to bring it back to the Incas, you're always going to remember when you've done your best, and people are going to remember how you treated them as a person. So with all of that in mind, congratulations to all the inductees of the National Honor Society this year and to the seniors. You've all worked extremely hard to get here, and I hope you continue to be successful here at Milton and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us this afternoon. At this time, our principal, Mr. Andrew Rance, will introduce the current members of the National Honor Society.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is always one of my favorite events of the year. As Mr. Berge already said, to be able to recognize our current seniors and also our inductees. It's a special afternoon to reward them and acknowledge all their accomplishments over their career. To our seniors that I'm about to introduce to you today, this has been a fantastic class. To see them grow over the past 4 years has been really cool to watch, and it's definitely a group that we're going to miss. I know the countdown's on. I think we're down to about 115 days, so we remind them. No, don't remind you. Okay. So I'm going to introduce each one of these guys. When I read your name, please stand up and remain standing, and if you could hold your applause to the end. Angela Ayala, the daughter of Juan and Christina Ayala. Angela plans to enroll in Edinburgh University to major in secondary level education, English literature, and composition. Eric Baker, the son of Doug and Beth Baker. Eric plans to attend a post-secondary institution to major in chemical engineering. Ashley Barnett, daughter of Greg and Melissa Barnett. Ashley plans to attend Bloomsburg University to major in psychology. Leah Berge. Leah is the daughter of Matthew and Adrian Berge. Leah plans to attend a post-secondary institution to become a social worker. Tori Brink, daughter of Timothy and Monica Brink. Tori plans to attend Bucknell University and major in accounting. Aubrey Chappell, the daughter of Ken and Jody Chappell. Aubrey plans to attend a post-secondary institution to become a physician's assistant. Sarah Flynn, the daughter of Frank and Judith Flynn. Sarah plans to attend Ithaca College to major in trumpet performance. Rachel Kern, the daughter of Kurt and Stephanie Kern. Rachel plans to attend college to major in musical theater with a minor in education. Dalen Leon, daughter of Sharon Leon. Dalen plans to attend Mansfield University to major in secondary English education. Colton Lorman, son of Fred and Tricia Lorman. Colton plans to attend Penn College to major in heavy equipment operations. Braylon McCarty, the daughter of Mark McCarty and Tammy Comfort. Braylon plans to attend Elizabethtown College to major in occupational therapy. Miley Knighton, daughter of Rod and Misty Harris. Miley plans to attend Elizabethtown College to major in occupational therapy. And Jolly Passy, the daughter of Vikas and Lois Passy. And Jolly plans to attend college to major in music performance. Ariane Raymond, daughter of Eve Raymond and Pascal Masters. Ariane plans to attend a post-secondary institution to major in chemistry with a pre-med track. Peyton Ritter, daughter of Steve and Tracy Ritter. Peyton plans to attend a post-secondary institution and major in biology with a pre-med track. Kylie Rout, daughter of Nicole Rout. Kylie plans to attend Stevenson University to major in nursing. Dominic Savage, son of Brandon and Tiffany Savage. Dom plans to attend Penn State University to major in aerospace engineering. Haley Siebold, daughter of Robert and Michelle Siebold. Haley plans to attend a post-secondary institution to major in actuarial sciences and play tennis. Hannah Siebold, daughter of Robert and Michelle Siebold as well. Hannah plans to attend a post-secondary institution to major in nursing and play tennis. Jonah Snyder, the son of Tom Snyder and Barb Gregory. Jonah plans to enlist in the Coast Guard to become a mechanical technologist. Taylor Snyder. Taylor's the daughter of Michael and Jessica Snyder. Taylor plans to attend a post-secondary institution with a currently undecided major, but she will be playing soccer. Austin Swallow, daughter of Jason Swallow. Austin plans to attend Frostburg State University to major in pre-medicine and play softball. Eden Schwartzentruber, daughter of Peter and Juanita Schwartzentruber. Eden plans to attend a post-secondary institution to major in English and Spanish. Kyle Wagner, son of Troy and Jen Wagner. Kyle plans to attend Bloomsburg University to major in business. Nina Willow, daughter of Matthew and Angela Willow. Nina plans to attend Kutztown University to major in psychology and minor in studio art with a career path of art therapy. And last but certainly not least, Owen Yoder, son of Eric and Holly Yoder. Owen plans to attend a post-secondary institution to major in sports management. Our NHS class of 2020, let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you, Mr. Rance. Fellow members, you may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our chapter historian, Angela Ayala, who will talk about the insignia of National Honor Society.
The emblem of the National Honor Society is the keystone and the flaming torch. The keystone bears its base the letters C, S, L, and S, which stand for the four cardinal principles of this organization: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. As the keystone is placed by the builder to hold the perfect arc in perpetual stability, so the structure of our education must be held firm and true to the purpose of life by the virtues represented in the symbol. Character sets the seal of righteousness upon our every endeavor. Scholarship is the power of the mind to dispel ignorance and superstition through the scientific investigation of truth. Leadership is the power of personality to blaze its way through man's upward climb, and service is the beginning and end of our education. The flaming torch is the emblem of our purpose, to bear its searching light of truth, to lead others may follow in the light, to keep burning in our school a high ambition for the enduring values of life and to serve. The members being inducted tonight, as well as our members on the stage, have proven that they are able to achieve academic endeavors, leadership, either overtly or silently, honorable and admirable character, and service that demonstrates that they are willing to use talent and skills to improve the society. Serving one another in the community is expressed in the motto of the National Honor Society, Noblesse and Oblige. Members of the National Honor Society are obligated to fulfill the motto with behavior that is honorable, responsible, and generous to others. The National Honor Society provides individual members the opportunity to share their talents with other schools, with other students, their school, and the community. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Now, our chapter treasurer, Eric Baker, will talk about scholarship.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Thank you, Eric. Now, I would like to introduce our chapter secretary, Nina Willow, who will talk about service. Service, the beginning and the end of our education. The altar of altruism for which God's blessings to man have been granted is giving. Giving not only of our means and time, but also of ourselves, not only to our friends, but also to our foes. Not only to our home, but also to our community. Not for the love of praise, but for the love of our fellow men. The National Honor Society interprets service as a willingness to do thoroughly any service to the school whenever called upon. A readiness to show courtesy to visitors by acting as guides, selling tickets, working in concessions, and eagerness to offer oneself as a representative to his class or school in interclass or interscholastic competitions. A willingness to uphold and a willingness to render any other worthwhile service to the school or through the school to the community. There is no other pleasure in life quite like the deep feeling of satisfaction at having been of service to others. Thank you. Thank you, Nina. Next, member Ariane Raymond will discuss leadership.
Leadership, the power of personality to blaze the way for man's upwards climb, is an abstract quality valued by man from the beginning of time. In the ancient days, the woman who demonstrated high qualities of leadership became the ruler of her fellows. Royal robes were placed upon her in symbol of her queenly state. Queens and kingdoms are disappearing before the earth before the oncoming forces of democracy, but even republics have leaders. Women with ability and power to guide their fellow citizens. The stability of democracy today hangs in the balance as threatening problems seem to defy solution. Space and nuclear age are here. Never before has our American democracy needed capable, inspiring leadership more than now. This truth the National Honor Society recognizes when it interprets leadership to mean demonstrating a degree of initiative in classroom activities which leads to higher scholarship for all, showing initiative in promoting high school activities, successfully holding high school offices, committee chairmanships, and other positions of responsibility, contributing ideas which may be incorporated into the civic life of our community, and exerting a type of leadership which actively and wholesomely influences toward fine leadership. We need men and women with high ideals who, whether their followers be many or few, will lead the way in furthering man's upward climb.
Thank you, Ariane. And finally, member Dominic Savage will talk about character.
Character is the composite of all virtues and the compound of all the finest moral and spiritual qualities. Character is achieved, not received. Character gives a man or woman individuality and personality. Character is the result of strength of mind, resoluteness, independence, and perseverance in choosing wisely the principles and responsibilities to the school promptly and completely. By demonstrating an honest spirit in classwork, by actively helping to rid the school of bad influences, by working in a spirit of cordiality and sincerity towards teachers and associates, each of us can grow in character. Character is the goal of education.
Thank you, Dominic. At this time, I would ask that our current seniors exit the stage so we can proceed in the induction ceremony. Let's have a round of applause for our seniors. At this time, our Vice President, Breland McCarty, will introduce the inductees who will be escorted to the stage area.
We'll begin with our seniors. Allison M. Beck is the daughter of Daniel and Stacy M. Beck. Some of her activities include Team Cambodian Interact and Spanish Honor Society. Allison is planning to attend a post-secondary institution to become a registered nurse. Dawson Geiser is the son of Scott and Cynthia Geiser. Some of his activities include cross-country, bowling, and track and field. Dawson is planning to attend Bloomsburg University to become a math teacher. Caitlin Geiswhite is the daughter of Nathan and Jenny Geiswhite. Some of her activities include softball and Spanish Honor Society. Caitlin is planning to attend Lock Haven University to become a physician's assistant. Spencer Mavis is the son of Keith and Jennifer Mavis. Some of his activities include theater, choir, and band. Spencer is planning to attend Duquesne University to major in physical therapy. Nicholas is the son of Jeremy Nicholas and LaDawn Niebuhr. Some of his activities include journalism, track and field, and student government. Dylan is planning to attend Susquehanna University to major in political science. Alyssa Rager is the daughter of Anthony Rager. Some of her activities include Skills USA, for which she's the treasurer, National Art Honor Society, and Key Club, for which she is the secretary. Alyssa is planning to attend a post-secondary institution to major in criminal justice. Nevin Rauch is the son of Jason and Tammy Rauch. Some of his activities include football, wrestling, and track and field. Nevin is planning to attend a post-secondary institution to major in mechanical engineering. Tanner Walter is the son of Brian and Jill Walter. Some of his activities include running, outdoor club, and young life. Tanner is planning to attend Lock Haven University to major in environmental science. Jessica Wakecaster is the daughter of Alan and Jill Baker. Some of her activities include cheerleading, National Art Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, choir, a cappella singing group, track and field, and theater. Jessica is planning to attend a post-secondary institution to major in secondary education. And that concludes our seniors. We'll begin with our juniors. Sarah Ike is the daughter of Fred and Linda Dries. Some of her activities include track and field, National Art Honor Society, and yearbook. Jacqueline Bridges is the daughter of Scott and Tiffany Deal. Some of her activities include photography, being a CPYM junior leader, and Future Farmers of America. Kyler Crawford is the son of Bob and Megan Crawford. Some of his activities include wrestling, fishing, and watching Penn State athletics. Cameron Kreitz is the son of Dean and Pam Kreitz. Some of his activities include Boy Scouts, student leadership, Spanish Honor Society, rock climbing, track and field, jobs, and other things in the works. Micah Davister is the son of Mitch and Carrie Davister. Some of his activities include wrestling, bowling, and Boy Scouts. Mackenzie Durr is the daughter of Scott and Trish Durr. Some of her activities include soccer, National Art Honor Society, prom committee, and Team Cambodia and Interact. Pierce Ettinger is the son of Gregory and Jamie Ettinger. Some of his activities include soccer, fishing, and hunting. Rebecca Gear is the daughter of Kevin and Christine Gear. Some of her activities include Spanish Honor Society, Skills USA, for which she is the secretary, and early childhood education, marching band, and prom committee. Haley Hardy is the daughter of Jocelyn Jameson, Ben Jameson, and Todd Hart. Some of her activities include soccer, prom committee, Team Cambodian Interact, National Art Honor Society, and yearbook. Tara Kennedy is the daughter of Matthew and Cheryl Kennedy. Some of her activities include student leadership, class of 2021, for which she's a secretary, cross country, track and field, concert choir, National Art Honor Society, and Spanish Honor Society. Riley Lewis is the daughter of Matthew and Betsy Lewis. Some of her activities include field hockey, theater, prom committee, and pride club, for which she's the vice president. Tyler Lobos is the son of Stephen and Tina Lobos. Some of his activities include cross-country, track and field, student government, math club, Team Cambodian Interact, yearbook, and outdoor club. Riley Mavis is the daughter of Keith and Jennifer Mavis. Some of her activities include Future Farmers of America, Future Business Leaders of America, for which she is the vice president, Skills USA, field hockey, bowling, and venture crew. Simon Peter Rockcashel is the son of George and Ann Rockcashel. Some of his activities include Spanish Honor Society, outdoor club, and rock climbing. Ethan Russell is the son of Steve and Sharon Russell. Some of his activities include Class of 2021, for which he is treasurer, Skills USA, and OCA board member. Garrett Russell is the son of Matthew and Dawn Russell. Some of his activities include Boy Scouts and baseball. Camden Scoggins is the son of Greg and Rebel Scoggins. Some of his activities include student leadership, student government, Spanish Honor Society, golf, bowling, and tennis. Larissa Shearer is the daughter of Stephen and Michelle Shearer. Some of her activities include basketball, field hockey, softball, and church youth group. Morgan Solomon is the daughter of Scott and Amy Solomon. Some of her activities include prom committee, concert band, marching band, track and field, cross country, math club, journalism, and class of 2021, for which she is the president. Laura Wassmer is the daughter of David Wassmer and Bonita and Eric McDowell. Some of her activities include soccer, Spanish Honor Society, Team Cambodian Interact, and prom committee. Catherine Weaver is the daughter of Alvin and Amy Weaver. Some of her activities include soccer, cheerleading, track and field, softball, Spanish Honor Society, and Skills USA. Regina Webb is the daughter of Kevin and Christine Webb. Some of her activities include field hockey, track and field, her faith, and guitar.
Would all new members please rise for the induction pledge? Please repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been elected, striving in every way, by word and by deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my school and my life. At this time, I would like to welcome the new members into the National Honor Society of Milton High School. This concludes our induction ceremony. I would like to invite you to the cafeteria for refreshments. Thank you for coming and sharing in this special evening.